As I've sort of, I guess, grown up and matured as a writer and whatever, it feels better and better the more I actually say and expose of my feelings and sort of experiences. So, yeah, this album's a lot more blatant and real and specific, but it just felt that much better coming out of me. It's like a good therapy session. I think Sweet Sacrifice is a good opener because it's sort of looking into the past a little bit, and almost sort of like laughing at myself or being mad at myself or something about all the times that I sort of was the victim and just sat around like unfallen, basically, kind of whining about all my problems and not making any real effort to fix them, just sort of staying stuck. Um, so I think it's cool that I was calling myself out and going, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. And poor me, but I'm over it now. So the rest of the album had a chance to sort of move on from all of that drama into the new. Call Me When You're Sober was like one of the very last songs we wrote for the album. So I don't know. I felt like when we were writing, the songs were getting just better and better as we went. And every time, not every song, but like every couple of songs, we'd be like, ah, oh, and it's like we'd have topped ourselves and try to do it again and again and again. So by the time we got to Call Me When You're Sober, we were just like, wow, this is the coolest. I don't know. It wasn't like we were trying to accomplish anything. It was just really natural, actually, when I sort of started writing, and I didn't think it would be for Evanescence or make it to the album or anything. I was just kind of playing around on the piano and venting. And then Terry came up with this like awesome guitar riff that I wouldn't have thought like had anything to do with the song or would go with it at all, because they were like two total extremes, like the vocal and piano on the chorus, and then this like awesome heavy guitar riff. But then they came together and really worked, so it became definitely one of my favorite songs. Well, lyrically, it's just me and sort of what I'm going through. But yeah, it's in a relationship, sort of towards the end of it, feeling like I needed to change, and it's really hard to change, and trying to make that decision whether or not you're willing to stay in a conversation just for comfort, or you're going to make the changes you have to make to get happy. It was cool to make a song that was actually about what we do and how, you know, sometimes it feels like it really is all that I'm living for, because it's like every day, interviews, shows, writing, recording, something Evanescence. It rocks. We started having a lot of fun on stage a few years ago, so it's become, I don't know, I think a really cool rock show. I don't know. I think we've just gotten better and better and better with every show we've ever played. It rocks. We started having a lot of fun on stage a few years ago, so it's become, I don't know, I think a really cool rock show. I don't know. I think we've just gotten better and better and better with every show we've ever played. I don't know if our music is popular because of just the sound and the combination of genres that we use. Um, I think surely the way it sounds is part of it. I hope also that people feel like they can relate to the lyrics and the meanings and the fact that it's something real and genuine and not us trying to sell you something. And the music comes from that place too, so I think that's important. Yeah, it doesn't sound commercial. It doesn't really sound like other stuff on the radio, I don't think. But I think that's what people really want in the first place. Isn't something that sounds like everything else. They're awesome. We've only played one show here this time, and it was off the hook. The people were really freaking out. Very rowdy. Um, I don't know. We've got cool fans all over the place, but it definitely does seem like certain fans are more apt to freak out and not feel ashamed. And I think Australia is definitely one of those places. So thanks a lot.